It's lit.
Plenty, man.
Either he was in love or she was pregnant.
Ooh.
One or the other. He got it passed either way.
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, they really, whether you are pregnant or not, it ain't your fuck.
yeah, it doesn't
Right.
matter. He passed it. So I didn't even know. I was like, what the fuck is Loving Day? Because somebody was like, shout out to my mom and dad, whatever. But
Yeah, that's some different
we'll talk
shit.
about that.
I feel like they just make up days as the years go along.
I didn't even know such a thing existed.
They had best
If it wasn't
friend
for
day.
Twitter-
all
National
that
Sibling Day.
Man, fuck my brothers.
That didn't exist till Facebook existed.
Facts.
International Donut Day, that was like last week, 2 weeks ago.
Oreo Day.
Yeah.
They had an Oreo Day.
Day.
When was
Cheese
Oreo
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oreo Day was 2 weeks ago.
What?
At my dental office, they had Oreos.
You name the day, there's a day.
Yeah.
At the dentist's office?
Right. At the dentist office, they had Oreos out. I was like,
Of course, because they
Hey,
want you to
this is
come
how
back.
y'all-
That's how they keep their
Right.
business.
They want you to come
so
back.
is Oreo Day lobbyism for dentists?
You ain't even lie. You ain't lie,
Candy.
nigga. You ain't lie. All right, y'all ready?
Yep, we good.
This is per Sam's request.
Yes.
I'm very, very proud of this pick.
Yes.
This is what's up.
Yes.
This is Circumstances Ransom, the game, and who's the other person? I'm always fuck with that name. My bad. Nicholas Craven. My bad. So this is Circumstances Ransom, the game, and Nicholas Craven. Circumstances.
I got love that's true, and my whole wide world is depending on you. That's the way it is. I got love that's true, and my whole wide world is depending on you. That's the way it is.
My wife and daughters depend on me. They look to me for courage and strength, so I keep that energy. It's meant for me. I'm stronger than most, but I got these tendencies. I think big, but the smallest shit be offending me. You would know if you friends with me. Cross me, it's like the world's ending. I turn evil the second one of my girls mentioned. I bench press stress and curl tension. Hold the weight on my shoulders, cause I'm shaped like a soldier. Now I got your attention. I talk to God, but it's not for repentance. My little homie was shot by that entrance. Don't call me bro if you not my descendant. I spit fair like I'm not full of vengeance. Get stripped bare like a plot from the Revenant. If I offend you, it's not my intentions. The judge spoke a couple words, I was shocked by the sentence. No reminiscing, just remembering. The world to your family is in your hands, they're dependent.
Welcome to another episode of It's Lit Boston. We are your hosts, Sam, show host, and Mike. And our guest today, I already forgot your name, bro. I'm glad I'm back in the mode. Kenyon. I'm looking at his name, too. I'm looking right at his name, and I still forgot it.
I got smoke with show.
I won't hold it to you. I won't hold
I
it to
got
you.
smoke with show.
What happened?
He's messing up my guest's name, and you didn't even let it get to the
Say,
chorus.
Hey, see, I got you. I got
You
you.
didn't even let it get to the chorus.
I didn't. I didn't.
Oh
You
my
got me,
god!
man.
You gotta go listen. All that mattered was what Ransom said. That was
Right.
it.
Yo, when he was saying that shit
Dog.
though,
Dog.
I was like, damn, bro, you made a song for me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Wow.
That shit was so hard.
Nah, he's in his bag, yo. That album is fire, too.
Yes.
All right, yo, what's poppin', man? Listen, another
Weekday episode.
weekday episode.
It's lit.
We getting back to it.
Facts.
What's up, Kenny? What's poppin'?
gotta
with you?
get
Not
together.
much, man. Thank y'all for having me. I'm lit. It's lit. It's lit.
Oh, you lit? On this lit.
What's up?
Oh, I'm lit and it's lit. It's, you know, both is both.
Do your thing, baby. Let's get this moving.
Yo, shout out to all of our subscribers on the various DSP. Shout out to our YouTube subscribers. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe. Ooh, hit that notification bell. That way you know every time we post new content. Please follow Just Be Snapping on IG. Please follow my aura, my energy don't lie on all platforms.
It's lit.
And shout out to Happy Valley. Hit them up for all your cannabis needs in East Boston. Remember, use the promo code DOPE, D-O-P-E, to get 20% off a single accessory item.
Okay.
This
Mikey,
nigga's good.
He's
man is
been
good.
working.
See, I was like, you remember all of that?
We got to get you to yell more often.
Whoa. It's the professionalism, baby. It's the professionalism.
Black excellence.
Exactly.
Yes.
Black excellence.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
God, man. What's going on with y'all, man?
What's up with y'all weekends?
Weekend
Wait. Start with our guests.
Always.
Start with our guests.
What's poppin'?
I've had quite a packed weekend, y'all.
Well, before you talk about your weekend, tell them who you are. Ken.
All right. So, hi, thank you for that. Thank you. I'm Kenyon James. I am the program director of the Black Improper. BLKIMPROPR. Drop the E. We are a multimedia platform that basically is here to for representation of Black, POC, and queer and trans youth. We basically want to provide platforms for artists, and we're going to have a trans calendar, a magazine for queer and trans people of color, as well as a podcast just like this one here. And
That's what's up.
Wow.
It's gonna be award winning.
it's going to be award winning. No, it's actually
Automatic, the first shit they gotta give it to them.
yeah, nah, we really doing some dope things. We want to provide a platform for artists, a queer artists, and and teach people about queer health and queer wellness, because too many times do Black people go to the clinic and not have positive, experiences. And if they're not talking about us during these trials, and if they're not including Black bodies and trans bodies during these trials and during these tests, then how is any of the treatment for us? And so we want to make sure that art and wellness and representation is at the forefront.
I'm gonna hack some.
We gotta get the bomb drop for like shit like that. Like
Facts. I'm gonna ask some very ignorant questions.
Yeah.
Because you said a whole bunch of shit that made me go, aren't y'all the same built as us? As in everybody? You know what I'm saying? Male and female?
No, definitely. No.
So I'm just trying to understand what you mean by treatment and shit.
No,
like
I see.
that.
No, definitely. I hear what
Okay.
you're saying. So mental health and trans wellness slightly differs than from in Black communities amongst everybody.
Okay.
Our mental health is different from person to person, as well as our internal reproductive health. That stuff is things that there are things that trans individuals need that they are not getting.
Okay.
Like
medications,
For post-op or like pre-op type stuff?
anything,
Okay.
whether it's hormones, whether it's T blockers, whether it's anything like.
What's a T blocker?
yeah, what is that?
You gonna drop all these terms? You gonna ask?
Yeah, what
You're right.
asking
You're right.
understand.
Yeah. So for trans individuals who are transitioning from male to female, they have to take T blockers, testosterone blockers.
Okay.
And back in the day, before 10 years ago, 20 years ago, in order to be put on these medications, you had to go through therapy first. It was a barrier for trans individuals, and that's no longer the case. In Massachusetts, we are lucky to have Mass Health that will cover surgeries and things like this for people who are living in trans experience, and that's improvement in our healthcare. But that's not where it stops.
Okay.
There are things like housing that disproportionately affects trans individuals, gay individuals, people of color as well. These are just all the determinants of health that affect Black people, but also affect Black and queer and trans people the most.
Okay.
And that's what TBI wants to combat.
I have a question, because I noticed that when any of you guys from that community say and Black, like what are y'all emphasizing? Like, do you feel like the Black is like left out of it?
No, so when we say queer and trans people of color, the reason we say that is because, as we all know, anything that includes people who are not of color or white people is easier.
Okay. Yeah.
If you
agree with that.
I don't want.
Truth hurts.
The truth hurts. The truth hurts. So it's like white trans people don't face the same things Black trans people face.
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not.
White queer people don't face the same things Black queer people face.
We barely even hear about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these are I'm not saying they don't face things.
1,000. Yeah, of course.
But I do want to say
Awareness is
that
awareness.
Exactly the disparities affect.
Spread it out.
Yes,
Plus it
exactly.
cover the whole
so it's
umbrella.
like if things affect Black people most, then imagine how much the things affect queer Black people.
It's a marginalized community within a marginalized community.
Exactly.
Damn, boy. All right, shit.
It's lit.
Yeah.
So y'all can't handle these gems when it's just us. So I gotta wait.
Nah, I know what brought them.
I gotta wait for us to have guests on.
Nah, I know what brought them gems up.
Yeah.
Something that had to do with the porch earlier.
What happened with the
We gonna let it go. 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 We gonna let it go.
Mikey, why they bringing up old shit? Oh, can I swear?
I literally forgot about the
I'm mad. I'm mad. My guest is caping for you.
What? Can you
bringing up old shit on
let
you.
him know he can be himself here?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay. Wait,
All the time.
I told you I forgot your fucking name, my guy. I don't even know.
So Kenyon, this is an award-winning podcast. First of all, these are my award-winning co-hosts.
Okay.
Obviously,
Okay.
I know Kenyon
Sup?
through photography. So,
Oh yeah, your first question was asking me about my weekend. So
feel me?
Yeah.
So
we
haven't even gotten there yet.
Let me. You know what I mean? So I know Kenyon through doing photo shoots through another third party. And I was like, yo, I love what Kenyon's doing. And we always talked about we want to speak to people that are actually out here doing something now.
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't want to just waste opportunities on just anybody, but more so like if you got a story or something that you're pushing, we want to, help bring awareness to it.
Yeah.
Feel
That's
me?
it. Awareness and entertainment.
Yes.
Don't put niggas to sleep.
Always entertaining. It's always going to be lit.
Wait, time out. We got to lead with the corporate shit.
Yo, no.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
We
Yo,
need the
yeah.
clips.
But it's definitely
Okay.
going to be entertaining.
Thank
Yeah, that's
you.
it.
We
Always going to be
Slide down that
entertaining.
rabbit
There's one thing
quick.
about us is we always accept everybody. Like we want motherfuckers to be themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Always.
You know what I mean? And when you leave here, you're gonna realize it's like a family, bro.
Here, you
Feel
can,
me?
you can be unapologetic.
Facts. You want to call him Mikey a bitch? Call him a bitch.
Call him a bitch.
Whoa,
man.
Whoa.
He be alright.
Just saying.
He be alright. Well, once you get to know him, because we're going to call you a
Right.
bitch right now.
Right.
I ain't gonna be too many bitches up here. Goddamn it.
You're right. You're right.
I'll be all the
You're right.
bitches. I'll be all the bitches he won't be.
You're right. Oh, it's lit.
I like
It's
that.
lit, bitch.
I like that. Oh, shit.
Now the one first question
How
I
was
got.
your fucking weekend?
Yes.
Before you get let me talk.
Yes.
Shit, nigga.
You're right.
Get
So
back
my
on.
weekend was lit and my weekend was work packed because as you know, so what we did for TBI, we shot all the content for the first trans calendar that I mentioned earlier.
fire,
Okay.
fire.
Yeah, we had Couture Designs. Shout out to Brian Alexis. Shout out to Miguel Martinez. They went to New York. They got Couture Designs for our trans women of color. Put them in amazing looks, and we had the amazing Sam Just Be Snapping. Of course,
Shout out Just Be
you know,
Snapping.
it's lit. It's
You know
really
what I mean?
lit, man.
And I was telling, I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
but I
go
remember
ahead.
I was telling Kenyon there, I was like, yo, I like that this time everybody's just more open and free.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I feel like the first time we shot, people are always going to be, judgmental or a little on the
Nervous.
edge with new people. You know what I mean? Especially in you guys' community, we got a straight man coming in there, and it's like, all right, is he going to judge us? So I'm like, no, be yourself.
Be you, man.
I was telling
Exactly.
Carly, yo,
Yeah.
stick your tongue out.
Yeah.
Your tongue is pierced. Stick that shit out. Let them see that shit.
Let
you know
them
what I
see
mean?
that shit,
Because I'm
yo.
gonna show that shit in HD 4K.
Facts.
Okay.
Feel me?
And listen, I be dropping.
Crisp.
Listen, I got 2 daughters, bro.
Yeah.
They be doing that turn around, dropping shit.
Oh, you was killing that shit. You was killing that shit.
So I got to admit, I vogue myself.
Listen,
I vogue
listen,
That's
myself.
the question, right? So my question is, yo, why do y'all connect so much with Nicki Minaj? Because when that song, yo, can we get the song real quick with him and Lil
She's a
Baby?
bad
No. I want to get the song with her and Lil Baby. Because when that shit came on, it's like they all locked eyes. And they was like, bitch, we about to go
It's
off.
about to go
It's
down.
like, bitch, we about to go off. You know your part. I know my part.
You know, because we got to represent.
Yeah, play that shit.
I'm a cold hard barb, so
Play that shit. That's my shit, though.
yeah, this is the shit.
They was all stick. I was like, I was feeling it with the camera. I was like, ooh. I was like, okay then.
Do we have a problem?
Oh, when that part came on, y'all was like, hold up, shorty. Hold up, bitch. I was like, damn.
Look at my ribs.
I was like,
Right?
damn.
Come on, man.
I was like, okay then, go the fuck off.
It's lit.
Nah, no, but really, this weekend was lit. We did a 2-day shoot. We got all the things we need now, and
Yeah.
this is gonna be our premiere material. You know what I mean? So it's
Oh, I'm about to be the premiere.
This nigga's gonna be out there
exactly.
bugging out.
This is TBI's
that
very
head's
first
about to be big as
project.
fuck.
It's gonna be so lit.
That's what she said.
It's lit.
Yeah. That's fire.
Nah,
That's
but
fire.
I'm glad like we met, like, cause I always go based off of energy. Also, like if you was an asshole, I probably wouldn't even like reached out to you,
Right.
Cause me, I would have showed up and I'd be like, oh, this dude is like a whole asshole. Cause I've seen how some people from the community treat straight men. Feel me? And I was like, all right, well, they're welcoming. I'm welcoming too. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care. My lens don't know gender.
Facts.
Exactly.
Period. At all. It don't
Exactly.
bother me. Be yourself. That's why I was always like, yo, play the music y'all want to play.
Get into your
Play
vibe.
that shit, because I'm
Yeah.
a bop to it too. Because I'm like, I
ain't-
told you, I said, yo, I didn't know that fucking who's that girl? The girl that won all the fucking awards at Billboards. Doja Cat.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I didn't know she had so many fucking bops.
Oh,
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
No,
Listen,
Yeah.
I want
My
to play in
girl-
my
I
house.
watched all them billboards.
bro,
Oh,
she
Doja.
got bops.
For me, it's like Nicki,
Doja.
Little Nas X. Like,
it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I
I was your weekend. I was your
Oh,
So,
weekend,
so
I'm
then
sorry.
after that, I got to celebrate. I went to celebrate yesterday. A couple of Pride events, couple of Pride parties.
You went to the one in JP?
I didn't go to the one in JP. There was one downtown.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's crazy.
crazy.
You can't be at everything. So it's like, especially since Boston Pride dismantled. Well, I don't know if you know this.
I didn't know.
No, what is that?
Yeah. So basically, we're on a recorded line here, huh?
I don't know. This is inside information.
I like that. Yeah. Play like the public. Play like the public.
Some things happened with Boston Pride. It was dismantled regarding racism and such. So now instead of
Boston, expected.
right, so now instead of like one entity doing all the things, it's a bunch of people doing a bunch of little things. So it's like it's hard to be at everything.
True.
So
you want to be with everybody, but you can't.
Exactly,
honestly.
exactly.
Yeah, my family went over to the one in the JP. They had a blast
Yeah.
last night. So yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
no, it's lit.
What's poppin'? How was your weekend, man? You good?
My weekend was great, bro.
Chilling?
I mean, yeah, my weekend was great. You never dwell on the slow shit or the downer shit.
What nigga talking about, yo?
Because it was downer
know,
shit.
of course.
But my week overall was good. The weather was good. You know, niggas getting tan out here. You know,
weather's
feel me? The weather's been amazing. We all showing.
Amazing.
Glowing.
You know what I mean?
Feel me?
Hell yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, we out there. We got you. We holding you down. They talking wild shit about you.
You know what I mean?
But we holding you down.
Listen.
My week was good though. I got to shoot with Kenyon. Obviously, we did that 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and then that same Saturday, right after Kenyon shoot, I went over and shot the KRS One private interview, and that was dope.
That was
Yeah,
dope.
that was
Because I got to meet like the black market people, Kai, and I believe his name is Kyle, I believe. I also met Ian of Loud Minds. He's super cool.
I seen him hit us up.
Super down to earth. Me and him we had our own exchange because he knows Mike Will.
Okay.
And he was explaining the story how like when he was down bad back in the day, he was telling the story. He said he already got on his platform. How he got robbed by some gentleman, and he was so hot, like he ran down the street and he was looking to borrow somebody's phone. He walked up on Mike Will. Mike Will had an apron on, sweeping the floor on some fucking movie type shit. And he was like, yo, I had a gun on me and I told him to give me his fucking phone. He was like, yo, Mike was just like, yo, bro, calm down. Like, you know, I could help you, da-da-da. And ever since then, they've been cool. And I was like, oh.
That's fire.
That's the shit Mike Will does.
I'm like,
That's the shit
bro.
he does, yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro, I know Mike Will. We've known each other since middle school, bro.
Yeah.
We grew up. I'm about to call him right now. Called him. You know, Mike, he got a big forehead now because he's a dad. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Mike Will.
Shout out to Mike
dad
Will.
and engaged. Shout out to Mike Will.
Shout out to you. You Morris Chestnut, basically, bro.
Facts.
You did it. You did it, bro.
Welcome to the team.
You did it, bro. Right? And I called him right there, FaceTimed him. He was like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? And he was explaining. He was like, yo, bro, I was explaining to Sam how I knew you. I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, we all know good people. Feel me? So that was cool. I learned from KRS-One. He's super knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Super knowledgeable. Like, he told us that he read 900 books. I looked at him like, fam,
Yeah.
you read 900 books?
It's a
Yep,
lot
not
of
surprised.
Yeah.
You
but-
can't have that kind of vocabulary and not have read a whole lot.
Well, shit, you could play the words with friends. What you mean?
Wow.
That's what the kids are doing these
Feel
days, huh?
me?
That's what the kids are
Feel
doing
me?
these days.
You'd be surprised what the apps will do for you.
Man.
How about y'all weekend though?
Go ahead, Mikey.
My week was cool. I had to work Saturday and Sunday on a special project at work.
That's what's up, man.
What else I do? Got stood up yesterday.
We did get stood up.
Wow,
yesterday.
way to bring it back to me.
Hey, how was my weekend? Got stood up yesterday.
That wasn't the weekend, was it? It was.
Yeah.
I thought Sunday was the first day of the week, technically.
Wow.
Like a check, maybe.
If you look at your calendar, Sunday starts first.
Alibis. Anyway, so I mean that literally was my weekend. Like I worked, I came home. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
I went to Bam Fest.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. One more thing. I went to my goddaughter's graduation.
Wow.
So shout out to Nani for graduating high school.
Shout out to Nani.
Shout out.
You done now?
Now I'm done.
I went over to Bam Fest on Saturday. Saturday. It was dope. Great time. Great artists. Everybody's performing. C4. Yo,
He got to get signed.
you are A1, my guy.
He got to get signed.
You gotta get signed.
He gonna get
and
signed.
I'm glad you did that in front of D-Smoke.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
He gonna get signed. You know what we got to do?
Because they in the same lane. You know what I'm saying?
C4, we're going to reach out to you. You're going to be on the podcast next, and then when you blow up, we're going to be like, you came here first. Kenyon, just so you know, everybody that's on the podcast goes on. The blow up situation is crazy.
Facts.
Oh, wow.
We
The
all
blow
in
up
that.
situation is
Yeah,
crazy.
Facts.
Shout out to Martin for that word, blow up situation.
Blow up situation. I like
It's gonna
that.
happen.
Blow up situation.
Listen. Michelle Wu came on here and became the mayor.
Say less.
Oh, wow.
Just saying. Nobody was talking about her. Shout out to Mayor Wu. Wu Train.
Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? C4, you the man, bro.
Yeah.
Keep rocking,
Shout
man.
out
You
to
do your
C4,
thing.
man.
Shout out to C4.
All the other artists was great. I had a great time. See, I wasn't even expecting to see C4. What you mad about?
Shout out one artist.
Yes, that's the one I fuck with. That's my guy. What you want me to do?
Shout out to Red Shades.
I didn't see her perform, but if you were there, fantastic. What you want me to do?
I respect it. You standing on it.
What you want me to do?
But you standing in shit, just so you know.
Nothing new.
You're right. You're right.
Piling it on, man.
You're right.
Nothing new. But she has a show. What is it? The podcast.
Podcast
event?
Garage.
Yeah.
On June
Thursday.
16th.
June 16th.
Thursday, right?
It's a Thursday.
Don't try to trip us up, nigga. We said the date already.
Yeah, like come on. Son.
And I just was a little bit more specific.
Oh, okay.
How saying the date
It's
trip you up?
All right, peace and love. All right, peace and love. Hold on. Let me finish
Ooh,
my-
look at this nigga talking about peace and love.
It's like hot between y'all
I'm
today.
I'm not letting them get easy
Yo,
ones
cause
today.
you know what happened last time.
I'm not letting them get easy ones today. They be trying to set me up all the time.
Look at how you,
I'm always on guard.
look at how you elevate your friends.
Yeah. Okay.
I be telling everybody that once you go through the war, you be like, oh, now I'm ready.
Now you're ready.
Yeah.
You got shot. You found out you can bleed. You can bleed.
They're the ones that plant evidence at your crib. I watch them.
And he's the one that tells.
Damn, like, what happened,
As he
bro?
should. As he should.
But you can't do
exactly.
something and then hide your hand.
Facts.
That's what you do. You plant the evidence and you leave and get mad when I say
You see
yo,
how he
Sam.
tells on me?
Wait, so who's playing? You playing?
No, he's planting the evidence.
See
And
how
you
he
telling.
points? See? Oh,
Yes.
stop snitching. Even the community knows. Don't snitch.
Start snitching.
Yo, that should be y'all.
Start
That should be.
I'm gonna have a shirt. Start snitching.
This, you see this? You see what he does?
I will say this,
That'll be fire.
and it's gonna get serious real quick. The don't snitching thing is America's way to pin black people against black people.
1,000%.
Oh, I never thought of it like
Yeah,
that.
no, he's right. He's
So
right.
I mean,
Because if you tell me I'm gonna be locked up for life, I'm not saying I'm not a snitch. If you lock
the
up,
disclaimer.
if you lock up somebody else and tell them they got a life in prison,
Oh, that's like the dad who's telling his son.
or if you tell me a couple of things, everyone gets off free if you tell. They'll lie. First of all, they lie. to
They
you.
lie
they
to you.
definitely lie to you.
1,000%.
So that is them pinning black people against black people.
So here's the thing. People keep forgetting the whole point of Stop Snitching. Stop Snitching is the crew. It's this crew, this group.
Yes.
You don't snitch on your family. That's what it's about. So it's not about if you're a civilian and you witness a crime, you're not allowed to say, hey, I saw this guy murder this person.
Right, right.
If we're all in the same crew and they catch me, I
gotta shut up.
can't tell on everybody else.
Facts.
That's what it's about.
Right.
So,
It's lit.
Enough said.
Enough
I respect it.
Enough
Enough
said,
said.
man.
I respect it.
but I'm not in the game, so I don't snitch.
Blind as a bat, baby. I don't see nothing, man. Just drop me off.
Facts.
I see blue lights. I rock the other way.
Listen,
So let me ask you though, what made you start the improper?
Okay.
that's what you said. 'Cause I was about to like, what the fuck did he say earlier?
Oh, the black improper.
yeah, I was like, what does this man just say?
IMPROPR. Drop the E. So I started it with my colleague Kamar Porter. You know, you met. He's also my uncle. We've had this idea for a while now. We love open mic nights. We are in the ballroom scene, as I told you. We Vogue. Well, I Vogue. He walks realness.
What's walk realness?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Time out. What's your style of voguing?
I am. I can say whatever I
can say
want,
whatever
right?
you want.
No. Talking about. He said, "Whoa, wait, you
I
know
didn't
what that
realize-
is?"
I know. I was like, there's a style?
Oh yeah, there are styles.
Okay, then.
There's
Hey, man,
multiple
listen.
styles of Vogue. There's old way, new way, and then there's Vogue Femme. And then Vogue Femme has two types, and those are both soft and cunt and dramatics. And I am soft and cunt.
Okay.
What's off the cunt?
Slow, sexy,
Okay.
Sensual.
sensual.
And what's the other one?
Dramatics.
And that's the one that be bow, bow, bow.
They drop it crazy.
Yeah.
Flips and
Going wild,
flying
yeah.
around.
Okay, yeah.
I like that.
That shit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got chill. The house daddy is coming out. I got
Vogue the house down, boots on the yeah.
No, that should be fire. I seen a video or a clip online when they had like the white girl doing it, the big white girl, and all the black people was like, and she was trying to hit it. They was like,
Nah.
Yeah, I will say ballroom is very protective of their culture.
They are.
What show is that everybody be on where they dress up and do all of that shit too? There's a show.
So there's two shows. You could be talking about Legendary, or you could be talking
Legendary.
about Pose. Yeah.
Legendary.
Legendary's fire. Yeah, I love that.
Legendary's good.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
I
yeah.
just like when I be
No, yeah, Legendary is good.
Which one's better to you?
Well, Pose is more.
Oh yeah, that's the other one.
Pose is more realistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because it is Legendary is super over the top.
Yeah, exactly.
They be wilding out on that shit.
Legendary is for the public.
Let me ask you a question though.
Okay.
How do you feel like about Pride Month? Like here? Do you feel
Here?
like they celebrate it or?
I will say this. I will say that Boston does a very, 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 very well. They put forth a good effort at trying to give everyone a good time. I will say shout out to Urban Pride, Blue, Boston Lesbian Gay Urban Foundation. Sorry, they are doing a great thing to make sure that Black queer individuals are having a great time because Boston is run by white gays. So
no lie.
So
damn.
The town is a lot of the events are not always the most inclusive. There's a reason why the white night is more expensive than the black night at clubs.
The wait, what?
Yeah,
It's
so
white night, black night.
It's not white night, black night. It's just the night that they play music for us.
Yeah.
It's less expensive than the night that they play music for.
Why?
I think because they have more special guests on their night, so they have to pay the entertainment.
Special guests for them, like their kind of special guests.
More entertainment, it's a higher catering to the white gay experience.
Damn.
So there's a lot of people out here trying to make sure. Like shout out to Trans Emergency Fund Chastity. She put on Trans Pride, first ever Trans Pride in Boston. Took
dope.
place of where regular Boston Pride would have been.
That's dope. Considering where we live at. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It was really big. And then Urban Pride is doing a couple of events. They did an encore day party.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a bunch of little events being put on. I still never answered your question.
No, you never did. Never did. But I was gonna let you go. I'm like, you the one of the guests that we ain't gotta say shit. I love it.
Facts.
I love
chilling.
it.
It's a great time.
Get your shine.
We started. We love art, and so Kamar and I started this business basically to showcase art first and foremost, but also to incorporate health and wellness. We want basically our health and our experience on this earth to be more positive. We want to take away, when people talk about the disparities and all the negative on our community, that puts a damper on people's idea of the things that we have going on.
Right.
So instead of just always talking about the deaths, which are prevalent and high in numbers, instead of just talking about that, we want to focus on the successes and the wins of the black queer community. The things we're doing.
Y'all get a lot of them.
The things that we're
Y'all
doing.
get a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Y'all get a lot of them.
It
Listen,
needs to be showcased.
Y'all again. W after W after W. Y'all more than WWE.
Facts.
So, but I also like that you guys are getting your praise also. You know what I mean? Because you guys weren't highlighted a lot, in culture, at least in our culture.
Yeah.
Feel me? I don't really know about American society, you know what I mean? But I know in our culture, you guys weren't getting your recognition.
Right. How you feel about Saucy Santana?
That's your bitch.
That's the bitch.
That's your bitch.
I love Saucy Santana.
That's the bitch.
I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow. Next week. This Friday.
so excited.
Oh, it's this Friday actually. This Friday feels like tomorrow. I'm going to see in Providence.
Is it Saucy Santana and Lotto? I know he's on tour. He's just doing the Pride event for Providence. I don't know if Lotto's going to be there. He's the headliner.
Okay.
Oh, that's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if Lotto's going to be there. She might. Sometimes I've gone to a couple of Providence Prides and they pull out the.
They turn
numbers.
up.
Yeah, they
How
do.
do y'all
They
feel
turn
about
up.
that finally being like him making it the way he made it?
I think it's dope.
Because he can rap.
Yeah, he can.
He
Spits.
can rap. He spits. Outside the bullshit, he be
Wait,
rapping.
honestly,
Are you talking about like pun intended? Like he spits?
the pun is always intended with me, Sam. Okay.
Okay.
The pun is always intended.
I just got to ask for the other people. So we all know, okay?
Oh, goodness.
But yeah, no.
Spit it out.
It's good. It's good
That's
for
the name
black.
of this episode.
It's good for black
calm
culture.
down.
I heard it. I had to say it. I'm sorry. I got headphones this week. I can hear myself.
Oh my God, bro.
So Kenyon, I haven't had headphones for like the last 3-4 episodes.
Okay.
They've been stuck at Jamila's house. Yes, I'm blaming you. I don't care.
So that means I'm gonna have to wait till the next time I'm invited to get headphones myself.
Yes.
I see.
But next time you're coming. See?
And next time we'll have headphones for you.
Boom.
Exactly.
Boom.
You be ready.
See?
Okay.
What else y'all got?
No, we were talking about Saucy Santana.
Oh yeah,
How she,
well, I think this what Saucy has going on is great. I can't name the label that she was named. I say she in the community. We say she because that's girl.
Yeah,
y'all say whatever y'all want.
I
You know
said
what I mean?
saucy, and then when you said he, I was like,
want.
okay, so it's he.
I do want to say respect people's pronouns.
Yes.
But as
I try to always understand that.
as a queer person who's very prevalent in the community. That's my girlfriend. So
Okay.
she.
like that shit.
I can't. I don't know the. I can't. Do you guys know the label she's been signed to?
No.
I think it might be Def Jam. We can Google.
We can Google it. Yeah, we can Google it. But I think that's
Whose friend
great.
is she? She Cardi's or she Nicki's?
She is.
She picked a side. I remember she picked a side because I remember in that community, y'all was going crazy.
So she
had to pick a side
she
between
is a
Nicki
She
or
is a
Cardi.
Nicki fan, but
Okay.
I do think she's also. I think now she's a Cardi fan.
Okay.
They're talking about some tweets.
I don't know
that
how
have
you're never a
resurfaced.
fan of Cardi. Personally, I love Cardi, even her first album, even though she hasn't put out no new music. But that's a whole nother story.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Oh, you don't like it?
It's not that I don't like her. I just think in terms of talent. No. Sorry.
I was about to say.
No, she's talented as fuck. I'll
Okay.
say that. She's
Okay.
talented as fuck. But in terms of, for me, this is my opinion. Oh my God, I don't want no one to hate me because I don't like Cardi B. And so she's very talented, but in terms of I don't know. I feel like everyone else wants it more than she does.
Than Cardi?
Yeah, I feel
Well,
like
she's got it already.
It comes easy for her, and I don't know. It don't seem fair.
It's the nails.
Huh?
It's the nails.
Is it the nails?
It's her nails. It's her nails.
It's something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm jealous of anybody's success because I'm very.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Very happy for her success.
Yeah.
I just feel like other people want it differently than she wants it.
Speaking of artists, I have a question.
Wait. By the way, the label is RCA.
Okay.
Records.
RCA Records for
Oh,
Saucy
they make
Santana.
electronics and records. Okay.
RCA's been around forever.
I'm just saying. Now, I know there was the original Walmart. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I don't know shit about RCA.
Wow. Okay.
But speaking of artists, how do you guys feel about Azealia Banks at the what concert was that? Was it a gay pride concert?
I want to say
The one where she threw the mic and everything.
Yeah,
She
that was like a
wilding
gay
out.
pride concert or something like that.
You didn't see it?
I heard about.
It's on
I've
Twitter.
heard, I've heard
Standing
about
there with her
this.
titties out.
Yeah, she was saying that
I've heard about this, but I didn't see it.
Tripping.
And she just threw the mic in the audience.
Yeah.
They wasn't impressed.
They
weren't impressed with her performance.
She showed up like 2 hours late.
Yeah.
And then she was like complaining about something, and they were just getting tired. Like, yo, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the gay community will do it to you.
You don't lie.
Don't please.
Y'all are funny to me.
Hey, babe.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
Y'all are so exactly. Y'all are so funny.
Why you say that?
Oh,
Because
bitch.
y'all are so rude and disrespectful. But the minute we get on y'all, oh hell no, y'all
Facts.
can't do that to us.
No, you
can't.
Y'all can't do. No,
Facts.
I will fight all of y'all. I'm gonna get my shit off
And
too.
can't.
That's fucked up, man. I be like, yo, I got shit to say, but I'm scared.
As you should be.
That's fucked up.
See, but I take offense to the ones. I take offense to the ones in the community that be like really like what you say was soft cunt. Is that what you said it called? That's what you called it? They be like soft, they be acting like that. But when they fight, they turn back into niggas. I do not like that
Because
shit.
you have to remind people at the
Oh
end.
jeez, yo.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
They
like, you wanna
first
fight?
of all,
You
that's
wanna- you
don't let the
wanna
smooth taste
fight,
fool you.
nigga?
Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
And then also, at the end of the day, I say this all the time: a nigga will forever and always be one thing, a nigga.
See, y'all see that? See?
But that's not. But do you think it's unfair when you guys? But do you think it's fair when you guys fight women?
No, I think it's okay. So
I've seen that,
I
and
was
I've
just
seen
on.
that
I
question.
literally
Yeah.
was just that does happen, and
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of any man, gay, straight,
Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
Putting their hands on a woman, trans, straight, or whatever.
Yeah.
I will say this though. Anyone defending themselves is entitled
right.
to defend
1000%.
themselves.
You're right.
I saw this TikTok, like I think it was yesterday, and this girl, she just slapped the shit out of this man, and then she repeated to slap the shit out of this man, and he wouldn't go down. And then he slapped her one
Once?
time.
Also, she's a victim.
Slapped
And
in the
she
middle next
went
week.
right down,
Yeah.
and now he's the bad guy.
the victim.
Yeah.
And it's like you just slapped this man 4 times and thought he wasn't going to retaliate. That I don't. You know what I mean.
Wait, listen. We're glad you said it because we can't say
You
it.
can't
Right,
say.
right.
Heteros don't have no power no more.
Facts.
People gotta
You gotta be
understand.
scared.
People gotta understand that people are people.
Right.
And people have limits in which they snap, and you gotta respect those limits because when they snap, you can't be like, "Oh, I can't believe you did this." Well,
Well, what did you think? was
Also,
gonna happen?
ladies, it shouldn't take 4 times for him to hit you back.
yeah, exactly.
He might hit you back the first time.
He might hit you back the first time.
Keep your hands to yourself.
So thank you. Everyone keeps their hands to their sides.
I got one more question. How do you feel about like the movie industry? Do you feel like they're pandering to the community at all? Because some people feel like as if they're
Here's what I'll say.
Before you even answer,
Go ahead.
We spoke about the gay dinosaur.
yes.
And then literally today,
There's a gay dinosaur.
Wait, time out. Let me explain it. Let me explain it, right? So we were celebrating Pride Month, right? Mm-hmm. And I asked them, I was like, all right, so you guys seen there's a new Jurassic Park movie coming out.
Yep,
right?
yep.
And they're like, oh yeah, we want to see it. I'm like, all right, well, since that movie's coming out, if they're going to fall in line with everything that's come before it, do you think there's going to be a gay character in it?
Oh,
Right? Right on cue. There's a bi character in the movie.
by dinosaur.
it's not a
It's a
dinosaur.
yes, it is.
It's
Nah, so it's a character. It's a woman. It's the black woman,
I
first
saw
of
a
all.
dinosaur. I was like, oh my god, how did they know this? How they gonna put it on them?
But do you feel like the industry is pandering? Because even speaking on that same episode, we talked about how Burger King is doing what would you
The
call it?
same buns.
The same buns.
Yeah,
shit.
they're doing a
Bottom.
so that I read an article somewhere. I read an article somewhere. First of all, that doesn't even make sense. 'Cause
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For many anatomical reasons, it doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, time out. Say that again. Anatomical?
Anatomical.
I like that. Can you give me the definition of that?
Anatomy.
Wow.
Having to do with anatomy.
I like that.
You never heard that before?
No, I never heard that. What'd you say?
I thought you graduated college.
I did.
That's
but
high school science.
No,
my
but
guy.
No. I enjoyed the way he said it.
All right, it is what it is.
But I do.
You gonna judge me? Hold on, Kenyon. You can fight, right? Yo, Kenyon, handle this nigga for me.
Man, this ain't my home.
See,
I ain't gonna front.
we're all nonviolent. What you talking?
I ain't gonna front. I know it's fucked up. I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Oh, wait.
I am in a room full of a bunch of shit, I am probably gonna look to my gay friend, and be like, "Yo, fight that nigga, yo. He don't wanna hit that nigga."
Feel me? Because if there's a shorty there threatening me,
Wow.
Kenyon, you gotta jump in.
Nah, not even if it's a shorty,
No,
it's a
no.
dude, because a dude's gonna be tight.
No, I'm asking him to jump in with a shorty though. Period.
Oh, that's too mad. I ain't doing all
Why-
that.
why not?
Nah, that's too
Why
mad.
not?
But if it's a dude,
I'm
come on.
abstaining from this conversation.
Nah,
I will
let's-
say this.
let's be
I will
real.
say this. A gay nigga is down.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yo,
will
bro,
say that.
you about to go hit him some shit. Let's get it. I say less. We good. But you gotta hit him first because he's mad big. And once you hit him, I got you. That's all I'm doing.
I wish there was a
Wow.
cartoon animation playing this with show.
Yeah.
You gotta hit that nigga.
Classic.
That
Classic.
nigga, man. You got anything else?
No,
Good?
man, Kenyon, I'm glad you came through. I just want
Nah,
to,
thank you for having
come
me.
through, showcase yourself, be seen, and be able to talk about things that you're doing out here.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
because
you.
there's black people out here in the community, just in the city, just doing shit, but nobody's like putting light on it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Where can they find you?
Okay, so the Black Improper, we have a website, theblackimproper.org, IMPROPER.org.
I thought you dropped the E.
So the name of the business is The Black Improper.
Okay.
Our social media handle is BLKIMPROPR.
sticking to just like the community, they always cut off letters.
True.
And it's improperly black. We spelled it wrong.
I like that.
That's what's up.
I
That's
like
what's
that.
up.
I like that.
I like that.
Like
So
that.
yeah, you can find us at BLK Improper, drop the E.
What's up?
It's lit.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you, Kenny. It was dope meeting you.
Yes,
We're going to
thank
go
you
to a
for
quick
having me.
music break
Yep.
and be right back.
Can
It's lit.